Did you hear the ACHV PEAK? And today we're going to be going through a mobility and flexibility routine. For this routine, we're going to go through 8 mobility exercises and 10 flexibility exercises. Our working time for the mobility is 45 seconds and for the flexibility, 60 seconds. Just a quick note, you will need either a resistance band, dumbbell, or kettlebell. All of them should be lightweight, easy weight for you. This is going to be for the kneeling shoulder press and the mobility portion of the workout. I'm going to be using a 15-pound dumbbell. About a 25 or 30-pound dumbbell would be like a working set for 30 seconds for me traditionally. If you like this workout, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to work. We have about 20 seconds until we get started with our warm-up. If you have a fitness track you can watch, be sure to start your workout now. Our first exercise we're going to go into is going to be a boxer shuffle. So what we're going to do here is just pop back and forth, just like that, just trying to get warmed up before we go into the mobility. A couple seconds. Go again. Just nice and easy, trying to keep the heels off the ground, drive through the calves into the toes. If you're looking for low impact, you can do a double leg calf raise or alternating singles, just like that. We're going to RDLs next. I'm going to stretch out the hamstrings. Slide bend in the knees. Coming down, keep the head up as we go down. Back up. I'm not really going to hang out at the bottom of this movement. Trying to keep it more dynamic versus static, really stretching it out. We got arm swings next. It's going to be forwards and backwards here. There we go. Just warming the shoulders up. Don't forget to breathe. Good morning, sir. So same setup as RDLs, except this time as we come down, we are going to bend at the lower back. Again, I'm going to try to have a smooth transition here from down to up, but I'm not hanging out at the bottom of the movement. I'm not treating this as a flexibility routine or a flexibility exercise right now. Going to bodyweight squats, be shoulder width apart, dropping down, up, down, up. If you want to kind of speed it up, you can. Try to keep the knees pushed out. If you want to put the arms out, you can. We got arm circles next. Arms out, small circles, moving into larger circles. And then you can reverse it at some point if you want. Reverse it. We got alternating toe touch kicks coming up. Keep that back nice and straight. Right here. Keep the back nice and straight. There we go. I'm going to try to keep my toes pointed up, and I can really stretch out in the hamstrings. We got bent over rotations next. Hinging at the hips, hands down. Rotate, back down, up. We're not trying to over rotate here. After this one, a 20-second break before we go into mobility. We have 20 seconds. We're going to go into a reverse lunge. First, we need some water. You can do this with a light weight. If you want to have a 15-pound dumbbell, a 22-pound kettlebell, and a 30-pound resistance band. We're just going to drop back with our right foot. Here. So dropping back right here, sinking down, coming up. Dropping down, and back up. Nice and easy here. Focusing on stabilizing that front leg as we lift up. When I lift up, I'm trying to have almost all my weight on that front leg. I'm not going like this and then forward. I'm trying to pick up my back leg as quick as I can here. Really stretching back, feeling it stretch out here. Here we go, switching sides. Left leg's going to drop back this time. Same thing. Dropping back, and then we're coming up as quick as we can. Lifting our left leg off the ground as fast as we can here. Feeling it stretch out. Keeping this knee nice and stable. The biggest thing is we want to prevent it from pushing in like that. We want that knee to stay straight and kind of pushed out. I'm going to do one more. We're going into kneeling shoulder press, left side. So like I said, dumbbell, kettlebell, bands, dumbbell right here, press up, come back. Bands, you're going to want to take a knee on your band. Your bands right here, here, up, and down. Up. As we push up, we're going to kind of push our hand back. Let me show you what that looks like from the side. So right here, up, we're not here, we're coming all the way. So it's like that, right here. Thumb faces backwards. Kettlebell, you can do that too. You have a kettlebell, up, there we go. Switching sides. Go back to my dumbbell, my pink dumbbell, Jen's pink dumbbell. Right knee is down, we're pressing with the right arm. So pushing up, coming back. The elbow is out in front of us as we come down. Everything's kind of in line right here. There we go. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. There we go. We're going into a modified pistol squat. If you want to use weight, light weight for these, you can. Our right leg is going to drop out in front of us on these. What we're going to do, right leg out, come down, tap with the heel, back up. Just like that. Focusing on stabilizing the left knee. What we don't want to see is that knee bend in. So we're trying to hold it. There we go. This one's always a fun one for me since I have left knee issues. You can see me kind of leaning big time to that left side, having difficulty stabilizing. Switching sides again. Woo. Doesn't help that I'm on a mat. It allows my foot to go all over the place, but we started there, so we're going to stay there. Left leg is going to be out this time. Drop it down. There we go. Trying to stay nice and straight as we drop down. As you kind of saw me on the left side, I was like doing this number like that. You don't want to do that. Here we go. We're going into RDLs. If you want to use a weight, you can. Band, dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever it might be. Slide bend in the knees. Actually, I'll flip this over. There we go. Come down. Stretch out. Back up. I can actually probably use this kettlebell to flipping it the other way, normal. Try to get it down and tap it. Nope. Not flexible yet. Not that flexible. Sinking the butt back. Breathing. Chest out, head up. We're going into alternating lateral lunges. Again, if you wanted to use weight, you could. We're going to drop down to one side, come up, switch sides on this. There we go. Drop it down. Switch sides. I'm trying to stay nice and tall on this, not lean over. Like that, trying to sit nice and tall. Even if that means I can't go down as far, it's totally okay. Nice and tall, tall, tall. Still, till you start to kind of feel yourself have to pull forward, that's where you want to stop, come back up. It's like I could go a lot lower, but I'm just kind of like tweaking my form to get down there. It's not really worth it. Yeah. 15 seconds. We're going into flexibility. So we got hip flexor stretch, left side. Right knee is out. Left knee down. Squeeze that left glute. Sinking forward. 60 seconds. Sometimes it's nice just to go through some of the movements with like lightweight, no weight, kind of see where you feel stiff, focus on form, kind of take those mental notes, those form checks. That way when you're going heavy, you kind of know what you're trying to feel for. If you want more of a stretch, you can put an arm up. Put both arms up. You can lean away just a little. I wouldn't recommend like pulling back like that. Pretty much upper body vertical is great. And then if you're looking for a little more hands up, and you can lean to the side a little bit. Switching sides. Left leg up, right knee down. Squeeze that right glute. Dropping into the stretch. And if you want, hands up. Lean away a little bit. We're kind of easing into the stretch and then trying to keep pushing. Feeling it stretch, and you feel it kind of slowly release with a discomfort kind of fade, pushing deeper into the stretch. It's okay to feel discomfort. You shouldn't feel any pain. Discomfort's okay, pain not. We're going into hamstring stretch, left side. So left leg is going to be out, right leg is going to be back. Slide into that right knee, hinging at the hips, feeling it stretch out in the back of the leg. If you have some type of like calf block, you could have your toe elevated. You could even use your dumbbell. If you have dumbbells or kettlebell, you can lay your kettlebell sideways like this. Elevate the toe. I said you elevate the toe. And then lean forward, really feel it stretch out in there. Now I feel it literally through my hamstring from the bottom of my glute all the way down to my calf. 10 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. You can also try to hold, just kind of keep your toe elevated like that. So you can always just kind of hold your foot up in the air too, like this. Be a nice tib exercise. Really feel that. Breathe. Feeling everything stretch out. Fifteen seconds left. We're going to drop down on our knees for a seated saddle here. What we're going to try to do is just sit back onto the heels. Just like that. Very limited range of motion in my left leg right now. So this one's always a fun one for me. If you can sit back. If you're really flexible, you can even lean back. I can do it with my right leg, not so much with my left. If you kind of have limited range of motion like I do, what you can do is drop back as far as you can, and then hold it for as long as you can. Come back, take a little breather, and then sink back into it. Just like that. What I was saying is if you're pretty flexible, you can sit down and then kind of lean back, and that would be with both feet down, lean back, not just one. Just can't do it with my left one, so I can demonstrate it. We're going to down dog with calf stretch. What I like to do is have toes on the end of my mat, sinking the shoulders down and then alternating the calf stretches. There we go. You need to take a break, that's fine. Drop to the knees, pick your head up. We're going into 90-90 stretch. Left side, so our left leg is going to be forward. Both knees are at 90s. And then we're going to lean forward over that left leg. Lean forward, feeling the hip stretch out. If you're having difficulty kind of feeling the stretch, kind of try to keep your back straight. And then with this hand, you can kind of brace and push down like that. If you just kind of bend your back, a lot of times all you're going to do is stretch out your back. If you just kind of lean forward like this isn't even stretching my hips, and I'm not even flexible. So what I have to do is right here, and then back straight, lean nice and slow, and then you can start to feel it. What you can do is kind of feel like push forward over the center of the lower part of your leg. See if you feel it there. You can kind of push more towards over the knee instead. See if you feel it there. And once you really feel in the hips, just kind of push into that. Switching sides. 90 stretch. Right side. Remember to push into the stretch. Don't forget to breathe. 15 seconds. Going the butterfly stretch. So feet come together, pulling the heels into the groin. What I like to do is wrap my hands around my toes, interlock my fingers, kind of slowly walk it in, and then once I'm here, my back will be bent. And then what I'll do is I'll straighten up the back. You can feel that stretch. Once I kind of hang out here for a little bit, get comfortable, then what I'll try to do is actively pull my knees to the ground. Keeping that back, trying to keep the back nice and straight. Last one, we got deep squat sit. What we're gonna do, feet shoulder width apart, we're just gonna drop down into a squat and hold the lowest position we can get into here. There we go. And these been a little weird for the last couple days, so you might see me jolt really quick. I almost felt it, but I don't know. I'm beginning to think I have a meniscus. Is there an outer meniscus? Would that be like lateral? Lateral meniscus? Medial's inner lateral? Is that a thing? I don't know, but something is kind of clicking on the outside of my knee. It was getting better. And then yesterday I just went to like a nice deep squat, actually as a warm-up. And just kind of felt it. Wasn't like super painful, but it was odd, and I kind of felt my knee stiffen up just a little bit. It's still there today. Like if I do deadlifts or whatever, it's really once I kind of pass parallel, really close to this deep squatted position. Whew. There we go. We are done. Come out nice and easy. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you did, be sure smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. See you guys.